Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome back to part 2 of the Scraplands battle. Now, if you missed part 1, I thoroughly recommend that you check it out. The players did a great job of defending this mining site so far. Drones have been thrown at them of all different sorts of shapes and sizes. They've managed to fight back a little bit, venturing out from the mining area and taking out some of the monolithic towers. Now, in part 2, what you're going to start to see is some of the mining defensive systems have started to fail and shut down after hit from the drones. On top of that, the drones are also sending in more monolithic towers and various different drones of other sizes to try to shake things up, and it's going to come really quite down to it. On top of that, I'm going to go in with a little rover just to cause some havoc as well. See if I can get down that mining shaft and stop them with their descent.
That flying pig, is that flying pig actually battling, or is it just skidding around the edge? Because like I said, I feel there is going to be a collision here. Oh, luckily someone has a jetpack, or the flying pig would have glided straight into that poor chap.
Yeah.
Tell the audience a little bit about Scraplands and a little bit of your development. You know, what have you done to make the Scraplands your own in this one, so to say?
Everything. I think it's just I've rebuilt it from the ground up.
Tell a little bit of the story as well.
Well, I joined LSG in the very first Scraplands that we did. That was when I actually joined. That was my very first season. Was the first Scraplands, and I played it with Wizard and Apathy. Well, I started out. I ended up playing with Ark, with Ecto, Ogre, and Boyd and Comfy, and they were a bit bloodthirsty for me, so I ended up going solo and ended up joining up with Wizard and Apathy and them teaching me the ropes and everything, and I quite enjoyed it, but I found it was fun, but I found it monotonous at the same time. So it was like when Scraplands got voted this time around, it was like, what can I do as a moderator this time to improve upon the player, sort of like the player aspect of it. So I started digging and doing a bit of research, and I thought, oh, well, try out, because obviously the wrecks were already spawning in via this encounter mod that we use. Yeah. So can I expand on that? So I did some more digging, I actually spoke to the bloke who actually writ the mod for the mod. He says you can do all sorts of stuff, just check out my wiki page. So I went and did a bit more research, taught myself how to do the programming and that, and thought, well, it started off just basic with the wrecks, and that got the community involved in sending me their wrecks and their blueprints that we could implement into the season, because every wreck, everything that's on the server is community. Everything is done by the community. Me and Conrad spent quite a while, didn't we, Conrad? Going through them and doing buildings and redoing them all and
naughty things in them.
Yeah. Some people did try and cheese it, even though there was not meant to be stuff in them. But people did try and cheese it. So we literally did. We spent a lot of time going through each and every single wreck.
But you went through the wrecks twice, didn't you? You did the wrecks twice as well. You did the first wave of wrecks and then the second wave, and then you had to do the difficulty of the wrecks as well, change that up.
Yeah. Everything's it's been a progression. It's like I've been learning as I've been doing it, what I can do and what can't be done, and things getting added, new things getting taken out. Some of the wrecks have been taken out from the start and replaced with newer wrecks, and then halfway through I implemented the drones, which went down in, I don't know quite how. Some people loved it, some people hated it, some people I think want to kill me for it. And
I will tell you though, this is the first time that people have actually been scared of the drones, because I overheard a discussion from some of the players before, and someone said they'd found one of the the big drones or whatever, the fancy ones, the big ones that call in more drones basically.
Oh yeah.
And they went, just don't go and fight that thing, because it's it'll murder you, and then it'll call in its friends to murder you too.
Well, which I thought was good as well, because it made the community think about when they approach a wreck. We can't just sit back, snipe the turrets, go in, get the treasures, and not have consequences. Yeah, that's what I tried. So I tried to balance it. I also tried to balance it between the PvE and the PvP.
Well, that's
People
the
that
whole
would-
the factor, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, and it's like speaking with the PvP factions, they loved it. They absolutely loved it. And they actually found it a challenge. They sort of like you'd go into a wreck and all of a sudden they even made a couple of mistakes, like they'd take their scrapper and think, oh yeah, we've done this, and I set a couple of booby traps. You could take out the drones, but it weren't until you got on the doorstep of the wreck, there'd be like a extra spawn of drones where you've got really too close to it, and it triggers it triggers another wave of drones. So they think, yeah, we took out all the turrets, nothing's happened, no drones are spawned. Yeah, we'll take our scrapper in now. And then all of a sudden, a little wave of drones are spawning.
Oh, lovely.
And it's even caught out some veteran players out. I don't know how many people we've got on the server at the moment, but there's every single player's in the same area.
We've got 30 players all in this little area, blattering away.
And there's probably 60 drones in that area as well. There's turrets probably going off in all sorts of directions.
The other thing, though, as well, is a few years ago, Space Engineers wouldn't have been able to cope with this. The ability of the game just being able to run is great. But I'd always like to strive to get, you know, one day I'd like to play a Space Engineers or a game like Space Engineers that runs smoothly.
Oh yeah,
and does all this. I mean, I guess we can only hope to the future of Space Engineers 2, or some, you know, like I said, I wouldn't, you know, stick all my guns in one basket. If someone comes and blows me out the water with another game that has a similar building mechanic and, you know, allows players to just build whatever you want, because it's not just space engineering now. It's you engineer whatever you want, you build whatever scenario. We were building puzzles the other day.
That was great. The community loved that, didn't they? I must admit, they did love that.
Yeah, I think we just need to keep mixing it up and trying different things.
Yeah.
Conrad needs to just keep building these armies and armies of drones and facilities. We've got a facility for everything now, haven't we, Conrad?
Oh, no, yeah. That's like this one. I took a sidestep on the events and stuff like that, which left Conrad a bit of in the deep end, because I just concentrated on the programming and the rewriting of.
Well, that's the other thing though as well with the team, the way it's set up is if someone does say, oh, you know what, I want a break from this, someone else steps in, and then, you know, someone else steps in when they want a break. It's not like if, you know, someone stops and everything just stops. There's someone who's willing to step in, and the majority of the times the other person's waiting there in the sidelines hoping that the other person has a break so they don't step on the toes.
Yeah. Yeah, I have enjoyed this season immensely.
Would you have wanted to play this season if you?
I wish I could have played a lot more than what I did, but I don't regret not playing it. I enjoyed doing what I did, like keeping, like people. It's like when I first introduced the drones, people wanted more warnings and stuff like that. So I rewrit the program. I rewrit it so there was an early warning system, so they didn't get attacked. So they had that chance to pull back. And they wanted, like, the drones all had to have antennas on, so I redid all the drones, put all the antennas on the drones, so that helped them out a bit.
Yeah. Well, I think it's all about finding what our community wanted, aren't they? Because we keep saying that this is a community server, it's not a PvE, it's not a PvP. We're trying to find a balance, and we're trying to find a happy place where the people can coexist, but more importantly, walk away from it, shake hands, you know, and have some fun at the end of it. And I think that's the hardest sort of server to build.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. There's you please someone, you make someone else unhappy.
HGI looks like they're going to crash into London at the minute.
I see Wizard just strolling around on the outside.
He's always just strolling around, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just
going for a drive. He is. I had a quick spin through it. This one's not got any sort of turrets on, is it? But we've seen this rover quite a few seasons though.
Yeah, it's a modified version of it.
It's a modified. It's the one me and Wizard designed on the Cerberus. Is it the Cerberus system? It's something similar. It's not exactly nowhere near there.
I gave him this little cute drone, right? Perfectly compact. I just gave it to him. The next moment it turns into a crabby drone. I'm like, what the hell?
I even named it Mr. Krabby. Yeah, because I was struggling. I was struggling because it was like when I came up with the drone idea, it was like I've got to build drones to put in the game. And Cameron goes, "Oh, I'm pretty good at designing drones. I'll design you this little thing," and it became my base drone for like the. It's only got like 2 Gatling turrets on it, two Gatling guns.
It's cute. We'll call it cute.
Yeah.
Well, it gets them going though, doesn't it? It starts them off at something.
Yeah.
It's something that's killable, but not too not killable. So it's small enough that it doesn't get hit often, but it's still really maneuverable with mod.
Yeah, with the mod, I mean, I've rewritten the autopilots for the drones and everything, so they duck and weave a lot more.
It's a pity we can't just make the AI bot perform like that. Then it could just be universal. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's very it's impossible without the mod. It is
Yeah.
literally impossible without the mod. Which is a shame.
And the mod's scripting back end, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah, it don't even use scripts.
Oh, okay. What? So just have some presets, and you select the
Yeah,
presets.
it's actually hardwired it into the. It don't use scripts. It don't use programmable blocks or anything like that, which makes it a lot more server friendly.
Still down at 30 cents speed now though.
Yeah, but that's literally because, like you said, we've got 30 people moving in. There's
And like 30 drones.
yeah. There's drones. Honestly,
They hold
every
on
time you
40
see one of
now.
them.
King Scrapatron's going like a crackhead on the side chat, though, isn't he?
Well, yeah, it's like me and Conrad. I said to him earlier. I said, every time you shoot down a drone now, you get a little message.
Every one it spawns a new one. Like every time it spawns a new one, like that one dies, it spawns a new one. Like that's its message.
Yeah,
does it say your name, or does it just say my name?
It says
it says
anyone's
my
name.
name.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So it's personalised to everyone on the server. So Conrad will be getting Conrad does, and always what you're getting.
She will be getting she. Like everyone will be getting.
Yeah, Von Ruger's getting. Oh, there's always more and stuff like that. So everyone's getting that message, but with their name in place.
Whenever a drone is killed nearby somebody, it's given it to everyone nearby.
Oh, okay. London is taking some hammering.
The drone's starting to get through
I have
now.
to admit, I really like that. That is really cool. London, like the mobile London thing, that is really cool on this one.
That's actually quite cool as well, don't it?
Definitely is a good server concept, isn't it? You do a mobile city, and you have to represent that city in your rover.
Well, that's actually like it's a film.
Yeah, I know, but it would be good, wouldn't it? Like as a film.
Yeah. I admit this season, like players have built really like unique shit. Like it's very impressive. Like nothing.
I mean, yeah,
standard.
DBS definitely went.
Bunch of
DBS
mechs.
and Bash Crew, went down the mech route this time, and they went hard at it, didn't they? It was really good.
If you go to RABs, they built one too. It just doesn't move. It's the guard outside their base, but I left it behind. It's really cool.
I think was it MBS or whatever that they had this rover and it looked really cool.
Yeah, I seen that one. That was really nice.
Yeah, it took me ages to get the timing right on the strafe, and obviously it's a bit slower because of the sim speed, but it took me ages of the time they spend strafing to the time they spend dodging. Make it. I can actually have them doing barrel rolls and stuff.
Oh, they tipped
You were
one
told to
over.
get up. Yeah. There you go, Lake Ash just said, thought you were told to get off my planet.
Pops up in red lighters above you as well, like you're low in power and stuff as well.
Yeah, that little rover.
Yeah, that little rover. I just saw that.
I think that was one of them they
absolutely-
just brought in as a turret, though. So some of the things they just brought in as turret platforms.
That's one of my tanks from one of the wrecks. That's
Yep.
That's one of the tanks from the wrecks.
That was kept alive by RED and it's been in their base for ages.
Yeah, they had a Helix drone just absolutely going to town on.
Let's go find one of these Helix drones and kick its ass.
Yeah, the thing is, though, you take the turrets out and it will ram you.
I know, I just dodged one already. Is that the X ones? I've been fighting those.
Yeah, the little.
Well, the players are holding their own still. It's just a matter until their ammunition reserves run out, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. It's a question of attrition there.
Lots more ammo on the shit at the base as well. Keep going with.
Oh, level 3 Helix drones have just spawned in. Oh, yeah, there we go.
And what decides Lake House if a drone's dead or not?
I've got if the remote control block gets taken out, then it's dead.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's when you're getting the message saying that the drone's been taken out. I've got it keyed. I could have it keyed to certain blocks, but I thought I didn't have much time to go into it. I just keyed it to the remote control block. So when that gets taken out, it starts a sequence of events.
That sounds fair enough to me.
You fire on it before it decided to do one of its silly manoeuvres.
Yeah.
So at one point, it was every like 3-4 seconds, it was changing direction. Your turrets just could never ever hit it.
Do you reckon the players will be able to hold out till 12?
Nope.
So you reckon this last hour will do them in?
Yeah. They'll either run out of ammo or they're just going to run out of turrets.
They're trying to chase him, they're still a little slow at the turning.
You must have easily killed 200 drones so far, or at least.
Yeah, I doubt it. I can't even tell you how many drones were spawned in.
Must have been at least 200 so far.
Well, that's 3 of them things that Wizard's got on him now.
The thing is, at the moment,
does
I
he need
can't.
help?
He's
Die,
got
Krabby,
Shay and-
die.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There is Shay and Zappa there, and
Yeah, they should be able to help him. Oh, and is that going to impale themselves here? Oh no. Oh, they're trying to knock it over. Oh no, they've landing geared it. What have they landing geared it for?
Just letting them know that there was a ammo resupply on the main grid, so they can last a bit longer.
What, Lake House, you here?
yeah.
What if they take off with a monolith? What does that mean?
It's not going to benefit them.
So as we're approaching midnight, the players have done a great job of defending the mine so far, and it looks like they're going to escape. But I thought it'd be quite fun to bring in this very chunky rover, combined of the Honka Chonka tank you may have seen, one of the players' creations from many seasons ago now, and also Dash's turret. So these are 2 creations player made that I've smashed together and then decide to throw back at them, and they absolutely love it when things like this happen, the monstrosities that we built. Anyway, let's see if I'm able to break through and get in that mine with this thing.
Objects.
Alright, who's just crashed? Because
Jesus Christ. Oh, it's Aaron. He's back in the brine thing from east.
No, you're
Please
kidding
don't
me.
please don't use me as an elevator gun, Aaron. I don't like that. Heavy armor mix with don't hot ram that. You're not gonna win.
I'll ram it.
To win. Knock out.
Must he have a second to repair my turret?
You don't need to win, you just need to stop him. You don't need to win the round, you just need to apply the brakes, you know?
I know.
Triple
I
up.
need to get-
Yes, light up legs. Light up up.
Alright, hey, Sach, I'm about to go drive.
Alright, hold on, let me fix up this one Gatling turret.
Holy shit, I'm from the wrong side.
One gap.
I think you're going to hit the ground, Indominus.
Can anyone else control the song though?
Oh, not yet.
I gotta go.
Who's that below me? Fire the wing, let's take him on!
Okay, never mind then.
Or Pike, did you say that there was a the Gladius basically has nothing left in it?
Are you off the ship?
Go, go, go.
Okay, now,
Basically,
can someone give me direction of where
what happened is the
Aaron
thing
is?
got a lot of damage, right? I had a guy punch me on top of the
Alright,
Alright, the brakes, Zapper.
Anyone have a north, south, east, west position on Aaron?
So southeast?
I see your damage. 2 missile turrets.
I don't see
Jay.
him.
Out of the way. I'm gonna put London where you are right now.
Holy
through,
shit,
boys.
he's
Coming
gone.
through.
Like wherever the songbird is, move it.
Mark.
'Cause I have
Yep. We're loading in. We're loading in. Give it.
Oh,
Taking it.
are we loading personnel already?
Is it that square rover to the northeast?
Square brown one.
Okay, to the
You
northeast.
have a connector on that ship, like rear down facing.
Me?
Yes.
There's a downward facing connector. Yeah.
Wheels.
Oh, sorry, not Prometheus. My bad. Tim.
I have
No.
at
the moment. Oh, okay.
otherwise I cannot get in for respawning.
Oh.
I see.
So it's that
Oh
little,
my God,
it's that
oh,
little
launcher.
brown rover thing, right?
But that's
Oh,
fine.
oh.
I think I survived.
Oh, we're getting impacted.
Jay, play
Get him. Get him.
Uh-oh.
He's
gonna hit that.
Oh, shit. Oh! Somebody
I don't know
ran
who that skateboard is, but
Gundam.
Hey, Conrad.
you might want to watch out.
Oh, Gundam. You better go up. Boy, you better go up. Boy, you better go up. Uh-oh.
Luke, be careful.
Oh, my cockpit's gone.
Please,
I'm out.
someone move the songbird.
no.
Please, someone.
No.
I'm getting in there. Just need to get to the cockpit.
The Gundam took out my cockpit.
In a minute, I won't
Damn
be
it,
able
you
to
guys
move.
pushed him too far.
Just keep moving towards the songbird. You're really far away. Just keep moving.
Is there a spawn kit on there?
Oh shit! Shark!
We're just all using the in-game mic now.
Incoming Aaron.
Oh!
In time, someone needs to stop him.
Wait a minute. Is he coming in behind London there?
We're all
Yeah.
stop him.
He's behind
Put
London.
London in his way.
Sultan, take your control seat and start shooting shit.
Nah, I'm leaving.
Doing that one. Incoming! Oh no!
Hi, what is happening?
The mech is shooting me.
You did just fly in front of all of us.
Yeah, I'm trying to slow down, but I couldn't slow down.
Try and get through this. Something.
It's gonna try.
He's blowing us up.
Way.
He's shooting us in the cheeks.
London will never fall. If London does fall, we have on London as backup.
Oh
It
my god,
runs on-
G!
Good game, G.
Hold down, down.
No.
Not today.
crap. He's going for
Whoa,
us.
you gotta be careful.
Oh, he's going.
in the back. He's going nowhere. It's all
He's going low.
You are.
I mean,
Like
what do you
London, that
expect
thing,
happened
it's not
when
going
we ran
anywhere.
the city of London?
London stopped it.
Get in.
London has historically not moved.
I'm just gonna
very
on top of it and frustrate.
That was great.
See that in the video, Aaron, please.
That was fucking
I didn't get
beautiful.
to see
Oh,
it.
Sasha isn't here anymore to even predict it.
I don't care at this point. I just want to get in that ship.
I just wished I hit him with the heavy armor and not the light. He made a massive hole in my hull.
Oh no. Where did you make the hole?
Point.
Front.
Oh, there's
Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, there go the rocket launchers.
Crap, not on me.
That's too big. God damn it.
So let's wrap that up there. With a few extra ammo supplies by Mr. Conrad, the players managed to survive to midnight, where they capped the facility, stopping any more drones from getting on the inside, and successfully won this season with a PvE style event. If you're interested in joining us on our servers or just coming and check us out on our Discord community, there's links down in the description below, and I will see you next time.